Hey, yeah, it's been a while. I've been holding this video off for a couple reasons. One, my first video got a lot more attention than I thought it would, so it got me kind of nervous to post again. But my plan was to just continue posting videos about stuff. And this one, ironically, is about breakups, which is crazy because my old video was a rant about how I'm so happy in my relationship and it's causing me to not put as much energy into my work and school, and I was just ranting about that. But anyways, this video is about, it's for girls who can't seem to leave their ex alone. And I really hope this video helps at least one girl out there going through a similar situation as me. I feel like my situation is very common, but also really odd at the same time. Like, the circumstance is a little different than usual. The signs of it not being a good relationship weren't obvious to me, but to others it was. Anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked, but there's probably going to be a couple parts to this. I just want to help girls stay on track and be consistent with their decision about why they left their boyfriend. I left my boyfriend. My story, to put it short, was today I'm feeling it a lot, by the way. I look rough. I went to the hospital. Lots of stuff has happened. I could do a story time if possible. I don't know. I don't want to do it now. I just want to get to the point. Long story short, I went to the hospital and I called my boyfriend for support, and he did not live up to my expectations on what I would want a boyfriend, a man, to, do for me if I was terrified of what was happening to my body and I was going to the hospital. I just did not get support at all. And during the relationship, I would get disappointed a lot, and I would get my expectations not met, and also I would just be hurt a lot. I would never get cheated on or anything bad, just like I wouldn't be satisfied with how I was being talked to, listened to, treated, and it's a really weird thing because that person cares about you and does his best. And oh my god, it looks so rough. Please ignore. I'm literally, I can't look at myself. I look so destroyed. And I am. I literally went to the hospital and I stayed there for a whole 12 hours because of my birth control pill I was taking for 10 days. And it fucked me up. It really did. And then on top of that, my boyfriend, who I thought was the love of my life, but I always kind of knew there was something up, is not. He was too young. He was too young to fully understand what a woman needs and how to listen to a woman, how to care for a woman. This is going so off track, but I don't care. This is going so off track, but this is the whole point of my YouTube video. I'm not editing. I'm not making this. I don't care if I look good. I don't care if I look like I haven't slept in 3 days. I don't care if it looks or sounds like I'm all over the place, because I am. I want to be raw and honest with you guys, okay? Done. Get that out of the way. So yeah, I broke up with him, and we have a history of breakups and stuff. I would always be the one to break up with him because I was confused. I was always stressed in the relationship. I was like, is this the way I really want to be treated? Is this my boyfriend, or is this just a friend I have who, makes me feel good from time to time? You know what I'm saying? It was very complicated in my head, but I really, 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 really wanted it to work. I wanted to ignore all those weird little thoughts I had. I wanted to stay positive. I wanted to stay positive and really just, oh my goodness. I really did. I really did. I really put my whole into the last bit of that relationship. And I still got woken up by the universe. And now this might be part one. This is where I want to talk about how to know if that man is not right for you, how to know if you have to move on, and also how to stay moved on. Now, I haven't stayed moved on longer than, like, not a long time. I've always went back because I forgot about why I broke up with the guy in the first place, and I was like, I'm gonna give him another chance, you know, to show a different side of him and maybe not hurt me as much. But he didn't even try to hurt me. That's the thing. Oh my God, that's why it's so frustrating. And I really, really wish a girl will see this and be like, girl, I went through the same thing. All it really was the guy was just too young and didn't really understand how to love a woman. Because, you know, guys, they will love you. They will love you. They will care about you. But their hearts have a capacity. You have to understand that they have a capacity, right, to love. And the size of that has to do a lot with how old they are, how much they've been through, how much they love themselves, how they were brought up, so many things. Now, when my capacity to love is this big and his is maybe this big, doesn't mean I'm better than him. Doesn't mean he's worse than me. Just means we have different capacities of love and different ways to show it and different limits, right? And mine's growing, his is probably growing, but he could not fill up my cup. And it would leave me heartbroken. It would leave me crying. It would leave me confused. Does this guy even like me? No, he loved me to his fullest capacity. And that's not enough for me. I can't suppress my capacity of love for a longer period of time than a couple months, or I will turn into looking like this. I was so fucked up over that relationship. I was sent to the hospital for it, and I really needed that wake-up call. In the old video, you may think, weren't you so happy though? Like, I swear you were just saying how happy you were, and the fire, you know, the fire you had was being, like, you know, the fire you had for life was being kind of minimized because, you know, he was taking care of you, and he was helping me with a lot of stuff. But that hurt that you feel in your heart, that you know you deserve better, it does not compare to the amount of, you know, flowers he got me. Or, you know, any man can buy you stuff, really. But it's the way he talks to you, hears you, listens to you, that matters more. And it's really, really, really sad that he couldn't be the one, because he was the one that brought me out of a shitty place in the first place. So it was really hard to let go of someone like that, because you have to be real with yourself, and that's really hard, and some people never do that. And that's why I think that there should be there should be a serious movement for bitches who can't leave their man that's not good for them, because then they end up making kids, and then they end up making a family that's dysfunctional. It's just a fucking cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be part of that cycle. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. Girls, if you're watching this and you just broke up with your boyfriend or even your husband, just really, really wake up and be like, damn, why did I do that? There's a reason I broke up with him. There's a reason. 'Cause you were hurt. A man isn't supposed to make you that hurt that many times, okay? Just wake the fuck up. Just wake the fuck up. Anybody can make you feel good for a short amount of time. Anybody. Wake up. Wake up. God damn. This is part 1 to the sequel of How to Leave Your Man for Good. Thank you so much. Part 2 was coming up right away.